What is the smallest detail that matters? If you were to put a painting under a microscope, you would see a rich tapestry of colored peaks and valleys, individual brushstrokes forming the painting's fingerprints, all culminating into a larger whole. But in standing so close, you would lose the narrative of the piece. As well, you would probably look a bit silly. Take, for instance, Georges Seurat's painting, A Sunday Afternoon on the Island of La Grande Jatte, a composition formed of thousands of infinitesimal dots. You could feasibly change the color of a single point without much effect. However, the leeway for imperfection isn't unlimited, and soon we would find the painting irreparably changed. Our attention to detail is not limited to artistic endeavors. Even in our own work, minding the details matters. When we make a presentation, write a report, or discuss plans with a customer, it's important to make sure that it is neat and orderly, that everything is set just so, because the feeling of disorder can ultimately undermine our point. In principle, there is no detail that is too small to be ignored. However, in practice, it is prohibitive to have an infinite granularity. As much as we would like to have the time, energy, and space to endlessly dote over our projects, at some point we have to publish our work. And so the question becomes, what is our threshold for imperfection? One of the allures of art is that even if we don't consciously notice those smaller elements, these details still contribute to how we feel about a piece. This creates the need for an intense attention to detail. At minimum, we have to get the broad strokes right. Even with most of the important elements present, your audience will feel if these smaller elements are awry. This is how you notice that the color palette here is incorrect, and that this is done in a completely different style. And here, you might have noticed the extra clouds in the background. In many ways, this is the fascination that art brings. From novice to master, there is always a layer deeper that we can pierce, a smaller element to focus on. When thinking of our threshold for imperfection, there is no one answer. The depth of the question helps us to appreciate its importance. We need to understand how our work will be engaged with to approach how we should focus our efforts. Even after defining our tolerance, the lesson we can take from the arts is that there is still value in diving deeper and continually refining our gaze. There is a minimum quality we must achieve, but every advancement past that helps to make our work more meaningful and our impact more widely felt.